Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Now today I'm going to be talking about a new type of armor that I actually got. Yes, new armor. What might it be? Right here. I guess might think, what the hell did he buy this time? Well, it's technically a form of gauntlet and an arm bracer. If any of you actually seen the anime known as Berserk, you think, yeah, that's Guts' arm guard. Well, here's the thing. Got two of them for one price. I got these with the, I think it was May sale or April sale, Mayhem, when pretty much blah blah blah, you know, like, no, this stuff, it's badass. It's, these were made in Epic, on the Epic Armory licensed area, or whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing. They're 18 gauge shield, but they actually feel more of like 16 gauge actually. Now it has a good leather backing, well, leather inner guard here. As well, I got a good thumb protection and hand protection, but this little protection right here is kind of a problem. For example, let me get out my Celtic sword. It kind of, this plate, some part of the plate kind of gets in the way, as you can tell, which is kind of a problem. But technically, I don't need to grab a shield like the one right behind me, which I'm trying to fix. Because technically, I already got a shield like this. Though a lot of times when it came to the battlefield, a lot of soldiers, what they did is that they got rid of some arm plates, for example, like for the wrist and stuff, in order to have firm grip on their swords so they can swing. But when it comes to bucklers, that's a different story. They might have had it. But some people also just had the thumb free without anything on there. Which you guys might think looks stupid. Kinda looks like it might work. Now though, as well, these things weren't always worn alone. They might have been worn with an arm gauntlet or or technically a winter style glove. What I could do is put my hand right into the finger slips here, which technically it is a little difficult. There's fingers in here right now because it's the leather strapping has only one size, but now it works. Which I can easily move my hand. Now as well, I also got my sleeveless style motorcycle gloves. Yes, I did actually have an experimental World War I motorcycle, but it didn't work so well, so I got rid of it. Yeah, but technically it was more of my experiment. It wasn't one I bought. It was just like a regular bike, and I suited it up for a medieval World War I look. It worked, but it kind of terrified me of how fast it went, so I didn't go on it anymore. Now though, as you can tell, even with sleeveless style gloves, this can still work. The only problem is where I have the thumb, which with these winter gloves, it kind of hurts. With this sleeveless style, it works actually. In which I can easily pick up the sword, swing it around, pretty much not hurt myself as normal. Now though, I probably might need a gambeson or something to work this with. Here's another thing, badass thing about these. I can pretty much have my elbows protected very easily. Or as well, I can hide a dagger underneath here. Pull it out. Finish them off. It's no wonder these things are used. In fact, medieval infantry soldiers were known to use these on the battlefield. Medieval knights had them. In fact, some of them later on, some of them ended up having finger guard protection, which I can see. Now, the reason though they made something like this is because technically it's cheaper to buy it like this than it is to buy a gauntlet and a arm bracer separately. This combines the two. In doing so, I'm well protected. Now you guys might wonder, how long do these things last? Well, technically, ever since the medieval foot soldier got on the battlefield, they wanted something to protect their arms. So they invented shields, they invented this, they invented that. So pretty much to protect their hands. In which this came along, and it works. Now though, there's even Maria the Virgin Witch, which you can see an archer having something like this, who does the English taunt against the French. Which technically is an archer gesture, meaning to the French, come and get it, bastards. Because technically if you do a reverse peace sign, which if any of you guys are foreign, I understand I'm probably pissing you off right now, sorry about that. Just trying to get that out to some people who don't understand history. Anyways, now though, the French had their own term, which later on we call flipping the bird, or flipping someone off. In other words, the middle finger. Yeah, that means we're going to cut off that finger. Which I think I might need to do medieval gestures for another video. But now, back to this. Now I got these in black instead of polished silver like my cuirass plate armor. Which, the reason I'm pointing down is because I got it right on the thing I'm sitting in, which is a tote, which I have covered with wood on top so I might sit down on it. But that thing, that cuirass armor, it's a little too big, so I might need to be just using it for experimental use. In other words, swinging weapons at it, which technically would work. The sad part is I gotta find a smaller type of armor because it was an extra large, and unfortunately I found out that technically when it comes to plate armor, extra large means a little bit too big. Because I forgot the basic meaning of medieval plate armor. It's not like clothing armor, like a gambeson or a shirt or chainmail. Because chainmail, it works like the shirt. It has to go up to extra large. With the plate armor, not so much. You just gotta measure it up. In fact, when it comes to plate armor, I'm like a medium size. I find that kind of funny, if you ask me. But you get the point. But now, these things are extremely badass. The only downside to them is this thumb guard, which I can barely move my thumb around with little ease. In fact, I think I feel better as not having it at all, because it feels better that way. Which actually, I think I like it this way. Either way, it works, and it looks, but it feels more badass with the thumb guard. I don't know, maybe I need to remove the chainmail links in order to put it down further or up further. Either way. As well, I will be doing a full armor set one day, whenever I get more armor. And as soon as I do, I will be doing different centuries for the armor. Now though, sometimes these might not be installed onto the armor, onto the bracers, because I'm trying to do it historically accurate. In fact, a lot of times the arm bracers were just the only thing they bought. Some people just bought the arm bracers themselves, and which technically wasn't bad at all. Now as well, you guys might want to be buying something like this. I will put a link down in the description below. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you found this episode pretty badass, let me know down in the comments below. If you want me to talk more about this type of armor, let me also know down in the comments below. Please subscribe, like the video, and always remember, my friends, always remember to keep your swords unsheathed. Thank you.